This is one product that you as an individual or a formulator should have, and that is why I want to use this physical training video to teach you how to make antiseptic liquid just as Dettol. Please, this guide is for educational purpose, and you should also know that Dettol is a trademark brand name. So if you are creating your own product, this antiseptic liquid, avoid marketing it as Dettol. Instead, describe it as chlorzolinol based antiseptic liquid or antiseptic disinfectant to avoid trademark issues. So in the bowl, I have my Texapon. Then I'm going to leave the ingredients. Just watch the screen. Towards the end of this video, I'm going to list the ingredients. Add Texapon to your bowl. Make sure that all the equipment you are using are very neat and clean. Then you add your pine oil. Mix very well. Mix very well for like 3 to 5 10 minutes. Make sure that it's mixed because pine oil is an oil and it doesn't blend with water. So you mixing oil and water doesn't blend, so you have to mix it very well before adding the next ingredient, which is phenol. And please, phenol is not necessary, it is not needed, okay? But if you are a trained formulator or you're working under an appropriate safety and regulatory control, yes, you can add phenol, okay? So you add in this bowl, we added Texapon, pine oil and phenol. We mix very well for like 8 minutes before everything blends together, okay? If you go to those that are selling chemicals, if they are giving you these ingredients, you notice that they will put Texapon, pine oil and phenol together and they will shake it for you very well. They will shake it vigorously, then give it to you and tell you how to mix it. So after everything has mixed together, the next thing that we added was water, okay? We added water and you see how emulsified it has become, okay? That is the essence of the Texapon, okay? Now we're adding water gradually. The essence of Texapon is just to help emulsify oil and water. Pine oil is an essential oil and water doesn't blend, so you need an emulsifier. If you have any other emulsifier you can use, fine, but make sure that you know what you're doing. Then the next ingredient you're going to use is chlorzolinol. Chlorzolinol is the main active ingredient that helps kill many bacteria and fungi. So we mix it together. After that, we added the next ingredient. But what is the function of pine oil? I know you must ask that. Pine oil acts as a solvent that contributes to the antimicrobial activity, and it also gives the characteristics pure, that pine scent that you always hear, that is, it comes from pine oil. So the next ingredient is isopropyl alcohol, which is also known as IPA. IPA helps to dissolve the ingredients and contribute to the antiseptic action. So as you're adding it, can you see that it's making the cloudy white liquid to become clear and transparent, okay? So that is the work of IPA. Then after that, we added our color. You can choose any color you like. You can use brown, you can use yellow, you can use orange, you can even use blue, you can even use green, depend on what you want. But if you want to follow the trend, then you can use the brown, okay? Tell them to give you the 2 color or caramel. So after adding the color, it mixed very well, and to me this is okay. But my student said no, that she wants it darker, so we added extra color to it. Then we take some sample of it and we put it in a packaging container, and we saw that, oh, this is how it is. So if you want to know you are on track, that's testing it, you get water, just little quantity of water, any quantity of water, then you drop this product, this antiseptic liquid, into it. If it gives you this cloudy effect, can you see it? That means you are on track. So that's the end of this training. Please, I'm going to list the ingredients right now. Thanks everyone for watching. Remember to always be safe wherever you are, and bye for now.